Hello everyone, and welcome to another Pyro Gaming video. I don't think it's any secret to anybody that each week in Destiny 2, the weekly reset rituals are pretty few and far between. There's not a whole lot of them that are worth doing. They give you actual meaningful rewards, but there are a few things that you can do to kind of maximize your playtime so that you don't just burn through everything on Tuesday and have nothing to do the rest of the week. So, starting off, let's go ahead and talk about the Nightfall. This video that you're watching right now is me doing the Nightfall for this week, which is the Arms Dealer, and it's fairly easy. Honestly, if you have not done the finish of Nightfall with 5 minutes remaining quest step for Rat King, this is probably the easiest week to do it. You can just spam pulse grenades, vortex grenades are really good. Pretty much any grenade that has a continuously damaging area of effect is going to do really well in this week's Nightfall. So, speaking of the Nightfall, you have two versions of it. You have the 240 light version and you have the 300 light version, otherwise known as the Prestige version, and the 240 version being the normal version. So if you do the normal version and then you go do the Prestige version, you get a few little extra rewards, but nothing really worth your time. It's pretty much do either one or the other, because that's what your milestone will give you credit for. It's only going to give you credit for one, meaning that once you complete that milestone, whether it be on normal or prestige difficulty, Zavala is only going to give you one reward. However, if you are in a clan, and I'm going to talk about clans a lot in this video because they are very, very valuable in Destiny 2, but if you're in a clan, then you can actually get an extra Nightfall reward from completing the Nightfall. Some other things that you can get for being in a clan and doing these activities with your clan are the ones that you see on your screen right now. Doing the raid, doing the Nightfall, doing Trials of the Nine, and completing a couple of Crucible matches and getting wins with members of your fire team being in your clan. Now for the Trials one, it says that you need to have at least half of your fire team belong to your clan, but when I went flawless a couple of weekends ago, I was the only clan member in my fire team, and it still gave every single one of my clan members an engram. So I don't know if that's bugged, or I don't know if that's something that Bungie just said, oh well, if one person goes flawless, everybody gets it. Now as far as the raid is concerned, you do need half of your fire team at least, which is a minimum of 3 fire team members to be in the same clan, and same goes for Crucible. You need at least 2 members of your 4-person fire team to be in your clan in order to get that Crucible engram. And as far as the Nightfall, you need 2 out of 3, or if you solo it, then you're the only one in there, so you are 100% of your fire team, so the clan should get the engram. Now, it's worth noting that these engrams can only be picked up once per account, as in you cannot go get one of those engrams on each character of your account, but even still, having that extra 4 pieces of powerful gear, those 4 powerful engrams that you can pick up each and every week, is definitely worth doing. So you really want to try to find a clan. If you cannot find a clan, hit up LFG and make your own clan, man. All you need to do to make a clan in Destiny 2 is go to Bungie.net, create your clan name and all of that, sign up for everything, go through the whole little sign up process, and then you need a minimum of 3 clan members in order to activate the actual clan in Destiny 2. It's super easy to do, and I mean, it's absolutely worth doing it, man. You get so much stuff. The little bonuses that you get for ranking up your clan for each season, they also come in pretty handy, but honestly I haven't noticed that much of a difference. But the main reason that you want to be in that clan is so that you can get that extra reward for the activities that you're probably going to be doing each and every week anyway. So I mean, why not get more loot for your effort, right? It makes sense. So going back to our weekly milestones. Now, as I said, your milestones reset each and every week, but each Tuesday you get them back and you can go get some powerful gear. Now, we already talked about the Nightfall milestone. That's the one that after you complete the Nightfall, you go to Zavala to collect an additional reward. In addition to the Nightfall, we also have the weekly Flashpoint, which is just go farm public events on the weekly featured destination. You have the Leviathan Raid. You have Shaxx's Call to Arms that just requires you to go get a few Crucible wins, or not even that, just go finish a few matches. And lastly, if you're in a clan, you have the weekly clan contribution milestone. Now for that one, it's pretty easy. All you need to do is contribute 5,000 XP per character to your clan. You can do this on each character. It's not locked by account, and it's not that hard to do. You're going to finish half of it just by going and doing your weekly Flashpoint, and your Nightfall and all that stuff, and then from there just go do a few adventures, maybe go do a couple more public events or a couple of story missions, and you're going to have that 5,000 XP in no time. Super easy to do, and it gives you some pretty good stuff over at Hawthorne. Now, after you've completed all of your weekly milestones for each character, that's it, right? Wrong. There's Cayde 6 treasure maps. Now, granted, these kind of give you lackluster rewards for the most part. They seem to be kind of bugged, and there is a rumor within the community, or a theory rather within the community, that if you really space out the amount of time between opening each one of these chests, that you improve your chances of getting rewards. But nonetheless, these do have a chance of giving you an exotic engram, a legendary engram, or even some faction weapons that are still dropping even though the faction rally is complete. Altogether, me personally, I think it's worth the glimmer just to have a chance at getting another exotic. And at that subject, if you have 3 characters and there is a set of armor or a particular piece of exotic gear that you do not have for that specific character, then make sure that you open Cayde 6's treasure chests on that character, because they cannot be transferred. You cannot transfer exotic engrams from one character to another. So whichever character you get that engram on, it is going to have to be that character's gear. Now, in addition to Cayde 6's treasure maps, you also have chances of obtaining exotics from completing destination adventures. If you have completed all of the adventures already on each destination, then you can go to that destination's faction vendor, and you can select the adventure down there at the bottom. They are on a weekly reset, and adventures have a chance of dropping exotics. In addition to that, after you've completed farming your public events for the Flashpoint, you can continue to farm public events just for the added bonus of trying to get some more exotics. Exotics, of course, can drop all the way up to 305, so even if you have every exotic in the game, it is still worth collecting them if you're trying to level up other gear. And if you don't want to do any of that, then you can head to the tower and make a left, head over to Ikora Rey, and pick yourself up some meditations. Now, these are essentially heroic versions, quote-unquote, meaning they're just a little bit more difficult and a higher power level than the original versions, but they are the weekly story playlist, so to speak, or the closest thing that we have to it, at least now in Destiny 2. You can go pick these meditations up and then go do the corresponding mission from the story that you've likely already completed, and honestly, the rewards for this aren't that great, but all you can do is rank up Ikora, and with every other faction vendor in the tower, when she gives you that engram, you have a chance at getting an exotic from it as well. And as far as your weekly reset rituals go, guys, that's pretty much it, honestly. That's the beef of it. I mean, there are some other things that you can go do that aren't on a weekly reset. Things such as farming patrol for tokens, just to rank up those individual destination vendors. Things like that, and of course, every time you get a legendary and you dismantle it, you get gunsmith materials, turn those into the gunsmith, yada yada yada. But just to recap everything, guys, real quick, I cannot stress the importance of you being in a clan. When you are in a clan, it is going to be so beneficial for you, because not only do you get that extra milestone for each one of your characters that is going to reward you with powerful gear, but you also have the weekly engrams that your clan can earn. And you don't even have to take part in it, guys. Head over to Bungie.net, try to find a clan, try to create your own clan, do whatever it takes to get into a clan, because it honestly adds a whole new facet to the game and gives you, in total, if you have 3 characters, about 7 extra powerful engrams each and every week. I'm talking Luminous Engram tier rewards, 7 of them just for being in a clan, and mostly just for doing stuff that you're probably already doing. So it's very important for you to get in that clan, guys. And in addition to that, and I'm talking to you on this one, Christian Severson, have 3 characters, man. If you have 3 characters, that's 3 times the amount of activities that you can do each and every week. So it's really going to stretch that content out and make it feel a lot less of a burden and a lot less thin. It's going to make it feel like you're getting much more rewards, because you're basically multiplying the rewards that you're getting on one character times 3. And I mean, that's not bad. That's good for everybody involved, right? That's never a bad thing. And in case you're wondering why I called out Severson, it's he's a buddy of mine that I play with on PS4, and he is constantly deleting characters and making new ones. He had 3 characters, Titan, Warlock, Hunter. He's obsessed with the Hunter for some reason, and for some reason he deleted the Warlock and the Titan and just kept the Hunter. This isn't a new thing that he did it throughout the entire 3 years of Destiny 1, and I always make fun of him for it because that's not how you play the game, man. You're not supposed to just have one character, you're supposed to have 3 so that you can maximize the grind, and in Destiny 2, you really want to try to stretch that grind out as much as you can, because Destiny 2 is really lacking in the grind department. Am I right, guys? But that is going to do it for this video, guys. I'm going to go ahead and bring this commentary to an end. Feel free to stick around and watch us finish out this Nightfall. It's actually a really easy week, like I said before. Spam those Vortex grenades, spam those AoE area of effect grenades, like your pulse grenades, lightning grenades, storm grenades, all that good stuff, and you're going to have a good time. Honestly, if you still need Rat King, this is the week. That's going to bring this video to an end, guys. If you enjoyed it, click like. If you're new to the channel, click subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, I fucking love you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and take care.